All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Happy Tuesday. Hello, Cognac. Hi, Mom. Hey, daughter. How are you? Hi, Rod Smith. Hello, sis. Hi, bro. How are you guys doing? Good afternoon, everyone out there. It is a beautiful Tuesday afternoon here in sunny California. So, kind of days that we really like. So, Elaine Proby here, CEO of PROBY'S Tax and Accounting, bringing you some more tips from Elaine's desk. Guys, free information that you can use personally and in your business. All right, so today we have a great topic. I'm so excited about this topic today. It is 3 process tips that most entrepreneurs learn too late to save their startup business, their first startup business. Now, just take a look at this, guys. It is tips that you learn too late. So which means that after the fact, after your business got in trouble, after most people loses it, so many businesses are starting up daily, right? Hourly, by the hours, people are starting new business all a day long, all across the world, right? But a lot of business don't even make it to the first 5 years, right? We want to know what this is because this cannot be you. So we're going to talk about 3 tips that entrepreneurs, sometimes they learn this too late. We want to make sure that you don't learn it too late. You know it now so you can avoid some of these mistakes. And that way you could not be one of those business out of business in 5 years. However, be a business that's going to be successful for many years to come, right? Hey, Learner Smith, thank you for all the hearts. Thanks for jumping in. You guys hit like and share on this video. And let's jump right into this conversation today. The first point I want to talk about is number one, guys. Number one, you want to identify and nurture your support network. Now, this is a very, very, very serious point because a lot of times as entrepreneurs, we just feel, strong and invincible and fearless and we're going to get this all done by ourselves. This is our wonderful idea. We're going to start this business. We know everything to do. And you jump in and you start just running by yourself for the most part. Okay. And so what happens is you lose sight of everything and everyone around you, even people who are positive, people who are there to assist you along the way. You lose sight of all that because you just feels like you can conquer this thing by yourself. You want to be able, guys, to identify this good support that are around you. People who are around you that are like-minded, people who are encouraging. You want to be able to nurture those people and use as support people who are already in business, who have done this stuff before. If you know these kinds of people, you want to keep them in your surroundings as part of your support network group. You want to be able to reach out to these folks. So you want to develop those relationships, keep them tight, and be able to reach out to these folks. You don't want to have to go through a journey, let's say, to fix a problem that someone else can very easily tell you how to take care of it because they have already done it before. And this is the mistakes that a lot of entrepreneurs makes because you lose sight of stuff that can assist you. You take the long journey, and half the time, sometimes, you know, it just takes too long and it hurts you in the long run. So you want to nurture your support network, guys. And if you don't have people around you, you don't know how to bring those people together that already maybe say in business, that support you, that knows this journey, then maybe you can get a mentor. You can maybe pick one person, get a mentor. Or maybe if you have the money, you can pay someone to advise you, a business coach. If you can afford to do that, that is also great because this assists you in the journey. You don't want to feel that you can handle this all by yourself. All right, so make sure that you surround yourself. And if you can't get people that is like-minded and you can afford to hire someone to assist you with the process, go ahead and do that. And don't feel like this is something that you could take on by yourself. And this is where a lot of entrepreneurs make that mistake, right? You want to build an airtight network of folks. We all need help. We all have to help each other, right? Everybody doesn't know everything. I'm always able to call someone who is in the field that I'm in and ask a question. We want to be able to do this. So build this network of folks that can assist you along the way. And if you don't have folks around you that you can do this with, guys, one quick way to do this is go to conferences, go to conventions, meet new people, right? Make friends there. Meet people who are there for the same reasons you are there. And then they can utilize you as well based on your knowledge, your expertise. You have something to offer those people. So it's funny because keep in mind, they're there to do the same thing you're there to do, right? So if you guys connect, both of you guys connect, y'all share information, then there it is. There's one person that you can put into your network. They can learn something from you and you can learn something from them as well. Okay, so be sure to do this, guys, when you start your business as an entrepreneur. Most of the times you think you got it all, but we all need support from each other. Okay, so that's my first point today. Identify, nurture your support in your network around you. All right, say, hey, Laverne Smith, thanks for jumping in here. How are you, sis? How are you? Hey, Mr. Twin. Mr. Twin, how are you? Thanks for jumping in. All right, guys, we're talking about 3 process and tips that entrepreneurs learn too late to save their business half the time. We want to make sure that you guys don't make those same mistakes. So that's why we're having these conversations, right? Let's move on to the second point today, guys. And this one is seriously important. So, I mean, they're all very important. This one is seriously important. Number 2, evaluate your business organization. Right? And what we mean by this is, so guys, we're all guilty of this. When you start your business, for the most part, you're the only person in it, right? Some of us may have other people involved, but for the most part, you are the only person in it. And because you're the only person in it, and maybe you have 1 or 2 people helping you, everybody does some of everything. You try to do everything. Whoever is assisting you, they do some of everything, right? When I started my business, I was doing everything. Everybody that shows up, everyone was doing everything. Everybody was answering the phone. Everybody was doing data entry. Everybody was adding up numbers. Everybody does some of everything. As the business grows, you have all these people who are still doing some of everything, right? No one is in position, and sometimes this create chaos, right? Let's create chaos. So you have to be able to evaluate your business organization as people come into the business, as your business grow, you have to be able to put people in place. You have to be able to put team leaders. You have to be able to put people in place, because if you don't do this, you may have the wrong person in the wrong place trying to operate the wrong department, right? And this is a rule for disaster. All right, so super important. Again, we start off with not that much people, but as your business grow, you have to reorganize and you have to put people in the right places. And you, as the entrepreneur, as the owner who started, you have to know when you're in the wrong place. You have to know when you need to give up your seat. You have to know when you have to get somebody to do what you're doing. And I'm a perfect example of that. Again, when I started doing everything myself, it was hard for me to even delegate, because I'm thinking I can do it better. And then you're still trying to do some of everything. This will not allow your business to grow, guys. This is a detriment to the business. You have to know when to relinquish, when to reorganize, step back, look at what's going on. Look at the people who are there, put people in position, make sure they're in the right seat, having the right thing to do that fits their expertise, right? And then give up the things that you know you need to give up to the people that are more expert in that area than you are. You know it all. If you want your business to grow and be successful, this is what you got to do, guys. So evaluate your business organization as the business grows. Put people in places where they are the most efficient, and create a healthy culture in order for your business to grow and be successful, right? Second point today is so important. We need to make sure we do these three things. We don't want to be one of those businesses that's out of business in less than 5 years, right? Okay, so let's move on to the third point, guys. The third point today. And again, all these things are important and they sound very simple, but a lot of times it's so hard for us to do these things. Third point. This is where a lot of entrepreneurs go wrong. You have to set up long-term goals and hit them through a micro sprint, meaning take each step at a time. Okay? So you have to set up long-term goals, guys. A long-term goal is a roadmap for your day-to-day, your today and your tomorrow routine. That's what you need to have. And a lot of times you have to just, a lot of times we look at the big picture and we figure, oh my God, it's taking too long to get there. But we have to understand that you got to take a step at a time, right? Set up short-term goal. You have your long-term goal that you're trying to get to, and then you have these short-term plans that you're going to accomplish. You want to pick like 3 or 5 things that you're going to get done, let's say 90 days. And then we're going to do these other 3 or 5 things in the next 90 days. And you move forward that way in these steps. And that way you can carefully plan out and accomplish these goals. So this is where we go wrong. Again, we don't have a roadmap. We don't have any long-term goal. We don't have anything to help us move forward. We're just, like I call it, flying by the seat of our pants. We're just going from one day to the next, doing whatever we feel is necessary. And this is why a lot of business go out of business. A lot of entrepreneurs, these are lessons that they learn when it's too late. Their first business that they try to build, this is when it crashes because you don't have certain things in place. Okay, so you want to make sure, guys, you have these long-term goals set out. Then if there is a problem along the way, you have to realize this, right? There is a starting point and there's an end point, right? And then there is just this bridge that connects the two. So there's the bridge that connects the starting point to the end point, and all the obstacles along the way as you encounter those things, as you try to cross that bridge, you have to deal with those things, and then you have to identify what those things are. And definitely once you know what they are, guys, you can put, again, like I said, these plans in place, these short-term plans in place to correct those things in order for you to get to the long term. Okay, so you don't know what those issues are that you're going to face from one day to the next. It could be a vision issue. It could be issues with folks. This could be issues, with personnel. Like, as you go along, you have to take care of those things, identify them, and then figure out the solution. Okay, so we have to have that end goal, and we know where we're starting. Again, there's a bridge that connects the two. And your whole main goal is to be successful, so you're gonna be able to cross that bridge, and you're gonna be able to cross all those obstacles as they approach. And each 90 days or each quarter or whatever that is, maybe 60 days in some cases, maybe 30 days in some cases, each one of those term, you're going to be able to tackle each step at a time and take care of those issues and correct those things so that you can be successful. Okay, and you got to work them through and move forward. So those are 3 points. I'm not going to make this too lengthy because these are so important. Again, so many businesses start up and they fail because some of the simple things they don't think about and they don't put these things in place because we're so busy trying to get this business off the ground and we're running fast. And then at the end of the day, you don't even have a plan. So what happens when you have a good foundation? Everything collapses. Okay, so let me recap. Hi, Selector Malcolm. Thanks for jumping in. Karen Jones. Hello, Miss Elaine. How are you? Good afternoon. Lerner Smith. She's taking notes. She's taking notes. That's right. Take notes, guys. These are so important stuff. I just love it. Good afternoon, Malcolm. Thanks for jumping in here. So let's go back over these tips, guys. 3 process tips that most entrepreneurs learn too late to save their first startup business. Again, so many businesses fail within the first 5 years. First point today is identify and nurture your support. We all need to have support around us. Let's not feel like we're invincible. We are fearless. We can do this by ourselves. We don't need any help. We don't need anyone to tell us anything. Guys, if you have people who are successful or they've been in that lane before, they can give you a tip or two. You want to keep those people around. You want to nurture them. You want to keep them strong. And if you don't have those people around you now, go out and find those people. Go to conferences. Go to places where you can meet folks. They are looking for people like yourself too. So what you know, your strengths can also help someone else. And this is how you're going to make that network and make sure that you cherish that network. Okay. Cherish that network. It will help you to grow and make you stronger. Second point today is evaluate your business organization. Again, when we start, like I said, we do everything. And if we hire some people, we wind up doing everything ourselves. And then they all do some of everything. Everybody does a little bit of everything. No one is in position, right? No one is in position. You can't have a team where everyone is all over the place. Nobody knows who's in left field, right field, who is playing first base. Everybody's out over the place. As time goes on, what happens? This is chaos. Nothing is going to turn out right. Okay. So you have to sit back, look at your company's organization as you have more people involved and put people in position so they are in the right seat, in the right places, doing the right thing. The team leaders are leading the team. And you who started this business, who think you know everything, some position is not for you. Know when you need to give up your position too. Know when that point is just not you anymore. There's someone in the business that can do it better than you can. And it's okay, because once you sit back, you can figure out now how to make the business grow even faster because you have people in the right places and you're not trying to fill those roles, even especially in the places you're not the strongest at, right? We're not the strongest at everything. So put people in places that's better. It's better than you at it, right? So third point today, guys, is set up long-term goals. We got to have long-term goals. Again, it's a roadmap. It's a place where you see this business going. You have to set that up because it is also inspirational. It gives you an end game. This is the point where you want to get to, right? And between the starting point and between the end point, there's this bridge that you have to cross. And in the meantime, there's going to be different obstacles in the way. Take each one of those obstacles as they come up, check them out, and figure out a solution for those problems, because now that you're able to sit back in your business, evaluate all this stuff, you're able to come up with solutions for these problems. And as they come up, you solve them and move ahead one step at a time, okay? One step at a time, and you will continue to grow. All right, so those are my 3 points today, guys. It's not going to be simple, but you have to be committed to be successful at what it is that you're doing. And it can happen because I'm sure you guys look around and you see some businesses start and it fails. They may not have done all the right things. And then you see others succeed. And years later, you're looking and say, I'm watching them start and I see where they are now. And they're very successful. So again, we all seen this happen. So we know it can happen. So as long as you're committed, guys, it can happen to you as well. Lorena said, great information. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So guys, with that said, those are my 3 tips today. Again, I want you guys to stay tuned to elainesdesk.com. We're having a free webinar. I have a lot of people talking to me about their business and they're still confused about what to do next and where to take this business, how to get it to the next level, or even how to get their business started. So I have a lot of people asking questions. And so we're going to have a free webinar where you guys are going to be able to get more of your questions answered. Reasons why you should start your business. Reason why you should do certain things. We'll talk about those reasons. And when you guys get done with this, you'll be ready to get going. I guarantee you, after all these years, over 30 years, I have helped so many businesses get started. Now, today, they are making millions of dollars. I've set those businesses up, help them along the way, making sure they're in compliance, filing their taxes, doing their accounting, guys, so I can make sure you do the same exact thing. Did you say free? Woohoo! All right, Malcolm says, thanks so much. Yes. And I said, yes, a free webinar. I want to make sure that you guys are successful, right? Your success is our business. So the more successful you are, the more money you make, the more money we all make. All right. So exactly. Yes, learn that free. So stay tuned to Elaine'sDesk.com for that information. We'll have it all there. And if you guys want any further consultation, make sure that you can reach out to me at PROBY'S Tax and Accounting, 323-290-9034. Or go to our website at PROBY'stax.com. You can book a free consultation, guys, if you need any help with your accounting, your taxes, any tax problem resolution. Hopefully you don't have a tax problem, but if you do, we can help you resolve those tax problems. There's payroll. There's all kinds of business consultation you can get from PROBY'S. We have a lot of qualified individuals working for PROBY'S. Very proud of you guys. And so you guys can call there and get all the information you need. 323 again, 290-9034. All right. With that said, I want you guys to have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday afternoon. We're here every Tuesday and Thursday. And this Thursday, what are we going to talk about on Thursday? You can do in your spare time. Let's see here. Things you can do in your spare time to improve your business mind. Remember, we talk about mindset is everything. Without the right mindset, you can't be successful in anything, right? So how to improve your business mind, just things you can do in your spare time, simple things that sometimes we may not think about. Come back here Thursday. We'll talk about it. All right, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday afternoon. And with that said, I want you guys to take care of each other and take care of yourself. Thanks. Bye-bye.